Hi, in this video we're going to look at the Yellow Tiger grading syllabus and the hand techniques that are required for this grade. At this grade we only have 3 techniques to cover off. The first one we're going to look at is sitting stance, middle punch, high punch. These punches are done in fast motion, so this is the first time that fast motion has been brought into the grading syllabus. A lot of the aspects that we need for this have been covered off in the white belt video. But let's look at all the specifics that are needed for this particular technique. We start off with going into a middle punch. From here, what will happen is we lower the body down, relaxing, up, down, up, to punch to middle, go straight back up and deliver the high punch. We'd repeat that for going from high to middle. So down, down, then one, bounce to come back to middle. So let's do that in fast motion or normal motion. Sideways view. We need to make sure that we are punching to eye level with our abjamuk, our forefist. We need to make sure that we are punching to the centre line. As we do with our middle punch, again, centre line, but we're just one fist below the shoulder when we're punching. Getting that down, up, down movement and then the single bounce afterwards is paramount to make this work. Okay, let's move on to our second technique, and this is L stance, middle guarding block. So Nunjaso, Kawende, Palmok, Derby Maki. With this technique, it takes some coordination to get it right, but if we just follow some simple rules, we can make this happen. With our L stance, we need to make sure with our L stance that we have both feet turned into 15 degrees. We can start off with the L with two heels next to each other. As we push it forwards, we rotate the heel slightly outwards. This gives us around about a 2 to 3 inch gap down the centre. The feet being slightly turned in 15 degrees, both at the back and the front, means I'm pushed out onto my bound calves as long as I start pushing my knees out as well. In regards to this stance, we're looking at 70% of the weight being on the rear leg, 30% being on the front leg. We are looking at 1/2 shoulder width long, so the outside of my back foot and the end of my toes is the 1/2 shoulder widths that we're looking at here. With our front leg, we're also looking at the knee, as we do with the walking stance, the knee being in line with the rear of my heel on the front leg. So from here, straight down, brings me to my heel. With our guarding block, what we're looking to do with our guarding block is to bring it into a outer forearm block at the front. So we are looking at the fist being a shoulder height, 90 degrees at the elbow joint, and my blocking tool will be on my shoulder line. The other hand is going to be next to my badge in this position here, with the fist turned upwards, and we're looking at one fist being all the way down along the body line. The reason for this is that we have tension here, so if we take an impact onto here, we are not hitting ourselves when we take the impact. This is there so we can actually go into a low block if we need to, we can change it into a high block if we need to, and this is obviously going to be for a punch coming straight on in front of us and to block that middle punch. The coordination for this is what matters. So, when we're looking to deliver it, if we go from Narani Chumbi Sogi, what we're looking to do is, as we move the legs, both hands move upwards and backwards so that they are above the shoulder. My hand that is going to do the outer forearm block, palm is facing to me. The other hand that is going next to my badge, the palm faces out from me. As I come down, they rotate into position here. Now all I need to do moving forwards is really quite simple, because all I do is I move my leg to the centre, my hands stay here into a neutral position. As I start moving forwards, they just move upwards and backwards, and then they rotate down again. So going the other way, from here, up, and rotate down. So let's do that in a fast motion. One thing to note is as we're moving backwards it can be awkward. So pre-preparing the foot is important here. So let's look at the feet positions as we do that. So from this guiding block, what I do is I rotate my foot slight to start with. Then as I come backwards, it makes it easier to rotate the rest of the way. So if I show that one more time. From here, rotate, pull the foot, and then settling back into the next guiding block. So there's Kawunde, Palmok, Maki. Middle guiding block, or out forearm guiding block. Our last technique is going to be L stance in a forearm block. We've already done this in walking stance, so all of the rules still apply. So you do so Kawunde and Palmok Maki. So middle in a forearm block. We go back into our guarding block. All that happens now is as I go forwards, my hand that is next to the badge, all I will do is I will rotate it and take it to the outside of my other hand. Both palms facing outwards. I'm on my rear chest line. They're above the shoulder. As I come through, then I rotate it down, so it is going to be shoulder height, 90 degrees. My Palmok, which is the inner forearm, the blocking tool is going to be on my shoulder line, so centre of shoulder. So again, as we come to neutral, backwards, palms facing away, and then rotate down and through. So let's do it in normal speed. As you notice, from doing the technique, I come back to a neutral position. This helps to get me into my next chamber through there. Okay, there we have all your 3 techniques for yellow tag. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.